I still have a swatch left on my thumb. Let's just wipe that on my pajama pants. Thank you for getting me and being my friends. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and my favorites this week are so fun. There is really no rhyme or reason with what's going on here because I was trying to show you my favorites, but then I really wanted to wear my mom's Christmas sweatshirt, which is just like my favorite thing ever. So this lip color is like the attempt to try to tie it all together. I don't know how well it worked, but this is what we got going on here. I've got some kind of like purpley pinky favorites this week and some new things I've been trying out and just having fun with makeup. So I will not have a Friday favorites. I want to tell you guys this. I will not have a Friday favorites for the next couple of weeks, but I will still have videos up. I'm going to take some time off with my family from filming and editing and just try to take a little bit of a break and just not work tons of jobs like I usually do. So gonna take off some time from filming Friday favorites, but I will have my yearly favorites coming up. So anywho, wanted to tell you guys that up front before I forgot to tell you. So yeah, we got some favorites to talk about, so let's get to it. Okay, so first favorite, I have been playing with the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette a lot, and this palette is just so stunning. I have a whole video on this palette, and it is beautiful. I've mentioned before, I'm not into Zodiac, so don't like the theme of it, but I love these shadows. They are beautiful quality. I have some of this in my outer corner today. I don't know why I just swatched that one because I'm not wearing that one, but we have a swatch of that one too. I have some of this pinky shade on my lid mixed with a little bit of this peachy shade. And then I have a little bit of this purple color. So these are baked shadows around the outside, and then the inside ones are matte shadows, and oh my goodness, just the quality of these shadows is amazing. So gorgeous. The baked shadows are so metallic-y and beautiful. They're pretty dry, but they are amazing applied with some kind of a setting spray. They just catch the light so beautifully, and the mattes are amazing. They are pigmented, but so blendable and easy to work with, and just an amazing quality matte shadow. So I have no complaints about this palette. Just such good quality, such beautiful colors. I was really grabbing for these kind of pinky shades. Like that purple is really what made my eye look go super purple today without intending to, or kind of like smoky purple today. But I just love these metallic-y shadows. They're so pretty and light-catching. Y'all know that I love BH Cosmetics baked shadows, but I just really feel like BH is like just knocking it out of the park lately. All of their stuff that I have tried recently, like I would say in the last year or so, has been so good. I don't really find it to be as hit and miss like it used to be. I just find that they really are making awesome makeup lately, and this is another awesome makeup item from them. I mean, it's a big old palette, but it is beautiful. Such gorgeous quality, such nice shadows. I also played with this little palette this week. This is so super cute. Here's the little outside box. It is the Too Faced Sugar Cookie eyeshadow palette. It's adorable. It's tiny and cute and sweet. I got this a little while ago, and I finally played with it more this week, and I think it's so cute. It's little, and it's a little tin packaging to it. Perfect for travel. It's kind of a neutral, kind of coppery, kind of rosy, but overall just a sort of like sweet bridally colored eyeshadow palette. Really beautiful. I still have a swatch left on my thumb. Let's just wipe that on my pajama pants and take care of that. All right, we're a little bit cleaned up. Okay, so we've got a little bit of this in my crease today. That's beautiful. I have a little bit of this in my crease today. That's beautiful. This one I wore several times this week. Look at that. It is stunning. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I really like this rosy pinky shade. It looks like it has some shimmer when you look at it in the palette, but really when you get it on your eyes, it kind of acts like a matte, and it's a really pretty matte. Look at that. Gorgeous. But do you see, it's just kind of a rosy sort of a color. So it ends up looking basically matte. So I really like that one. And I really hadn't played with it at first because it looked like it had shimmer in it. But it's a gorgeous color. This is a nice, very neutral palette. You could go a little bit more smoky with it, but I've been playing with it a little bit lighter. So those are the colors I've been grabbing for the most. But I mean, there are, you know, smokier type colors in here. Like you could do a little bit of a coppery look or kind of a darker purpley sort of a look. It's pretty. It is a pretty palette. It's cute. It does smell good. I think it's supposed to smell like sugar cookies. And it kind of does, but it smells a little bit like a Cabbage Patch doll to me also. So like a little bit sugar cookie, but a little bit Cabbage Patch doll as well. It's got like a little bit of a baby powder sort of a scent to me is kind of what I'm smelling. But I think it smells nice and I think it's super duper cute. And like I said, great for traveling. Really enjoyed this palette this week. Pixi sent me this and this is so good. This is the Pixi Glow Cake 3-in-1 Luminous Transition Powder. And this one is in Gilded Bear Glow. So I do have this on as my kind of blush today. Because I mean, they call it like a transition powder, but I mean, I used it as a blush bronzery sort of look. I do have a little bit of bronzer on as well, and I have a highlighter, but I wore it by itself this week, and it is so pretty. When I showed this on my stories, and I swatched it for you guys, it really swatches very light, and like, not super duper pigmented or intense. I just got leftover swatches everywhere. So that's just gonna apparently be what happens today. So don't worry about that. But it swatches pretty light. Oh, well, I hear it swatching a little bit darker. But what I was saying on my stories is that a lot of times the things that don't look super intense or over the top in a swatch as far as a blush or a cheek product goes, ends up being some of my favorite products because they end up being subtle and beautiful and soft on the face and usually go with a lot of different things, and this is totally that situation. I have a fuzzy on me as well. We're so all over the place in this favorites today. Y'all are so sweet to just understand me and get me and not mind. So thank you for getting me and being my friends. So there's the swatch. You can see it's not over the top. You know, this is the darker color and this is kind of all swirled together. So as a blush and kind of a blush bronzery thing, I was mainly concentrating on the darker parts of the palette. But if you go more kind of on the lighter parts, you're going to get a little bit more of a highlighty sort of a product. But I love it because it really is that soft, everyday, beautiful, subdued sort of a cheek. I mean, you could really concentrate your brush like over here and get more of an intense look on the cheeks. But if you really just kind of rub it all over, it ends up being really beautiful and soft and not overwhelming on the cheeks. So it goes with different eye looks. It blends well. It has like a soft sheen to it. So it is really, really pretty on the cheeks. I mean, the first day that I used it, I actually said out loud, I was like, oh, wow. Because I thought, this is one of those products that ends up being like a Benefit Rockateur, where it's just, I know that I'm going to grab for it a lot because it's one of those that just is going to go with a lot. It's not an overwhelming statement cheek, but it's just a soft, sweet, beautiful, natural cheek. So I love this thing. I'm so impressed with it. I also played with and really enjoyed this palette this week. This is from Bad Habit. They sent this to me. This is the Bad Habit Crystal Palace Highlighter Collection. They just do the most beautiful packaging. It always just looks so gorgeous. It feels nice and weighty and sturdy and just beautiful, nice packaging. This palette is so fun. Now, I mainly played with these two colors right here, but these are beautiful as well. I think those would be really pretty on the eyes. This is just a gorgeous, super creative highlighter palette. I just look at this and I think creativity, fun with makeup, interesting makeup looks. I have this on today as my cheek highlighter and then also on the inner corners of my eyes. It is such a pretty duochrome pink color that's so interesting. And then I used, which one? This one in another look that'll be coming soon that I did with the Juvia's Place Tribe palette, which is it has a lot of greens in it, so I did kind of a greeny look. And then I did that as my highlighter and inner corner Did I use it on my inner corners? I don't remember. Maybe I just used it on my face. I can't remember, but it went with a green look really nicely. So there they are. I hope you can see them on camera, that they're just really interesting, different sort of highlighters. Like this is, the pink is really cool because it's not an icy pink. It has just, it's like a true duochrome pink highlighter versus like an icy pink duochrome, if that makes sense. This one's really pretty. It's kind of a coppery, orangey, golden sort of highlight color. These two are nice. They're a little bit more subtle, but like I said, I did use this one and it was really, really pretty. This one's kind of a champagne taupe. So I feel like it's kind of a different sort of highlighter palette. Really pretty, beautiful packaging, fun, different colors. They work well. As far as shimmer goes, they do have some shimmer, but I really didn't initially realize that. Like, I know some people ask about that, so I'm having to really look at it. I think, yes, there is some shimmer in there, but I mean, it's so subtle. It's not over the top. Is there shimmer? Yeah, I think so, but I think it's so micro fine that it's not like it's chunky glitter or anything like that, but I did want to note that. Okay, let's talk lip favorites. So let's talk about my two favorites that I actually wore this week, and then I'll show you what I have on my lips today just to try to somehow make this makeup look semi-cohesive. Okay, so first thing I was loving this week is the Too Faced, one of the peach lipsticks. This is Make Me Blush. This is such a cute pink. I love these lipsticks. They are some of my favorite lipstick formulas ever that are out there. It's an awesome, comfortable matte lipstick. It really isn't overly creamy, but it feels comfortable on the lips and it sets down and wears really well. It's a low maintenance sort of a lip product. You don't have to worry about it going everywhere. So it really adheres to the lips really well. It smells amazing. Like peaches and cream, to me it smells so good. I love the scent of these lipsticks because of that kind of creamy peachiness to them. Oh, it's amazing. So love the scent of it. This is a gorgeous kind of, I wouldn't say it's a super neutral pink. It's kind of a fun pink, but it's not a super bright over the top pink. It's a playful pink is maybe how I would describe it. So it's a little bit girly, a little bit playful, but it's not over the top. It's not fuchsia, it's not a hot pink, but it does have a fun little brightness to the face. Love it. I also really enjoyed ColourPop's Tiptoe this week. I love these lipsticks as well. They are so nice and they put them on sale or specials sometimes, which, you know, makes them even, they're already affordable, but makes them even more affordable. This is a gorgeous kind of cool toned nude. So it's kind of a taupey nude. Now this one, I don't remember if this is a cream or a matte or how they describe it, but it's definitely creamier than the Too Faced lipstick, but I do feel like these set down a little bit. So even the ones that start out to be a little bit creamier end up setting down to be not a full matte, but kind of more of a satin sort of a finish to them. So again, it makes them more low maintenance and they're comfortable on the lips. This one can do a little bit of that line on the inner part of your lips, but it's not super intense. And I notice it's like as I wear it, I've been wearing it for a long time before I notice that line. And then I also noticed it when I reapplied it, it happened again. But again, it was like hours after I was wearing it, but I do want to mention that to you. So just a beautiful kind of taupey, nudie sort of color. And then this combo that I have on my lips right now. So what I was trying to do was do kind of a red, but a little bit of like a berry tint to it to kind of try to tie in the purpley pink colors. So some of y'all have asked me, how do you know what to pair with what? And ultimately, I don't really know. I just kind of play with things. Like I tried a couple of other lip colors and I was like, no. I kind of look at the tone of them. So when I was thinking about this look, I was thinking, well, I have purple on my eyes, so I want something that's a little bit of a cool toned twist to it. So that's why I was trying to do the red with the berry twist to it because that has kind of a purpley undertone. Again, I don't know how well this all came together, but that's usually what I'm trying to think about is kind of the tone of different makeup. So either, I mean, there are no makeup rules, so you could totally go cool toned with warm toned and wear whatever the heck you want because it's makeup and it's about having fun. But for me, I'm usually thinking like if I have a warm toned eye look, then I want to kind of tie it in with my lip or at least my cheeks. So I'll usually try to have like 2 of the same color tone on my face and then kind of throw in something different, you know, somewhere else. But sometimes I totally go rogue and just do whatever I want. So I don't know, somebody has asked me, or several of y'all have actually asked me to do a video on that, but I really don't know how I would do it because I don't know that I'm just babbling right now. I don't know that I'd be able to teach that because I feel like I kind of don't really know my technique. I just kind of play with things until it looks right to me. So anywho, that was a total tangent. That's what I was trying to do with my lip color today. So I've got kind of a berry red going. So what is it? First off is MAC's matte lipstick in All Fired Up, a very pretty red. And this is kind of more of a berry red. So you can see it there. So it has a kind of a red, well, obviously red, but like a berry pink undertone to it. So I first applied that. Really nice matte formula, but it's super matte. So you have to like matte lipsticks to like that one. This one is Buxom's Forbidden Berry. This is very similar to that one, but it's just got a little bit more of like a sheen to it. It's almost really like the shiny version of this. So then I just topped it over this one, and that's where I got this lip look. So I really like them together. Like I said, I don't know how it goes, you know, with this eye look, but as far as just a cool lip combo, I really like this lip combo. I think they work really well together, and I think they're beautiful individually as well. So anywho, that's what I did on my lips. All right, guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys have an awesome Christmas and an amazing New Year's. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you and our YouTube family here. You just bring me so much joy, and I love making videos for you guys. I love interacting with you and just having fun together and, you know, just chatting about makeup and just having a fun, happy place that we can all hang out together. So just want to say I love you guys, and I hope that you have an amazing Christmas and an amazing New Year's. So that wraps up this video. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know your favorites down below. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!